beyond friends or whatever. So far as just to those that have asked that question, um, the setting that I have at the moment is on guests can chat, which is the
Yeah,
most
turn that one off
open
then.
one. So I don't understand what I'm being asked to do there. Yeah, I think then it's just simply the case there's too many people trying to write messages, but it's open to everyone at the moment. Sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to clear that point up.
Yeah.
There are no guests in the main room. Oh, well, yeah, fine, okay, yeah. Sorry. In fact, you were sort of like saying there was some. Well, in fact, you're both saying there's some sort of weakness associated with it.
It,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure it's a weakness. This is what they get out of the religion. This is why they do it.
But it could be also emotional, like if you have no sense of self-worth if you've been trained that you have no sense of self-worth outside, that you have to be given, you have to be reflected a sense of self-worth from somewhere else, and maybe you don't have that, maybe you don't have great social standing, maybe you're not well respected. But
Yeah.
yet if somebody else says that you're important and that the creator of the entire universe thinks that you're important, then that gives you a sense of purpose,
Yeah.
possibly.
We went through several of these mechanisms. Like we live in a social structure where actually just being associated with someone powerful actually raises your market value. So if you're associating yourself with the most powerful being in the universe, then this, in your mind at any rate, gives you an increased social standing.
Well, I think that there's validity in that point insofar as the amount of subscribers that I have is far beyond that which I think I deserve, and it's partly due to the fact that in some way, well, some people used to, I hope they don't anymore, used to think we were the same person, and in other cases you would be kind enough
That's
to
completely
feature
true.
or
It's just
favourite my videos.
we're talking through a time warp.
Yeah, you are actually the same person, but we're going through dimensional shifts, and plus the fact you have a split personality is it doesn't make it easier.
We're all the same, but we are triune.
Triune.
Yeah. Well,
Just on that issue, because it's an issue that you raised with in your discussion with Ray Comfort. You used the analogy of a person called Todd. Um, I, I I don't know. I mean, I know you made a video about your thoughts about that afterwards. I know that you probably received a lot of messages saying that you went too easy on him, which I can understand why people would say that, but it was intended to be a civil discourse. Do you want to comment on that? And also, did you actually go for lunch with him? Did he pay? And apart from religion, is he an all right person, or would you sort of never be able to get on with him?
yeah, Ray is a perfectly sensible guy and a perfectly pleasant guy. The As long as you don't talk about religion. Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure Hitler was a real nice guy at dinner parties and stuff.
I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah, and a vegetarian. I mean, I'm sure he was a real nice guy to talk to. He just wasn't so great for the country that he was running, you know.
Yes, not really the sort of person you'd want calling the shots.
Yeah.
But the real interesting thing is, about a week after that, and you would know this, I got talking to some Bible scholar.
Isn't that a contradiction in terms,
Yes.
Bible scholar?
I think we spoke shortly after you had
Pretty
done.
much,
Yeah.
but I mean, the crazy thing is, now I've actually read enough of the Bible that I can actually sort of trade blows with the Bible scholars. But she was describing Jehovah's Witnesses, and she was saying that they were completely rational in every other field of life, apart from when it came to religion. And this is exactly the way that Ray Comfort was. For him, his own religion made perfect sense, but to them, the Jehovah's Witnesses were barking mad. It's just they were perfectly fine, sensible people in every other field of life. It's just with the religion that they were barking crazy. But they don't actually see themselves in that same critical light that they see the other religions. Um,
Did you mention that to him and ask him about that?
no, I mean, the discussion with this girl happened about a week or two after.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I thought I thought you'd gone back to Ray. Sorry, my mistake.
Currently flipping through my Bible, where she found
a copy here in I think it's Proverbs 20:27, page 935 in this Bible. Number 9 here says, "Better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman." And then 2 pages on from that, the title is "A Word Fitly Spoken" in Proverbs 25:24. It says, number 24, it says, "Better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman." Exactly word for word. 2 pages on, completely fucking redundant.
Yeah, redundancy is not compatible with the divine word, divine inspired word of the inerrant God. I mean, having said that, my personal favourite, which I came across lately, was about the badgers.
Oh, this bit's good.
The badgers and God.
Yeah.
Right?
That sounds like a kid's book. Now it's kids, the badgers and God. Is everybody ready?
Just so you know, when I get back home, now that I've actually done so much on the Bible, I'm probably going to make a load of more edgy videos about the Bible. Most notably,
Look at all the sticky notes here.
I take it that it hasn't converted you then.
Quite the reverse, probably.
yeah, the Bible is part boring and part phenomenally entertaining.
In some senses, yes.
Here we go.
Is it entertaining as in sort of watching a car crash is
Yeah, that sort of
entertaining?
thing.
It's slightly painful
It's
and
more,
morbid, but you
it's
can't
more
resist
bizarre
it.
than that. It's trippy. It really is trippy. So, right, this is Numbers chapter 4. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying yada yada yada, and then he describes how he wants to be worshipped. "They shall spread over them a scarlet cloth, and cover the same with a covering of badgers' skins, and they shall insert its poles." Right? So you're getting this, that God
It's
wants
what?
badger skins.
God wants badger skins, goddammit. Go out and get the badger skins and bring them back here, and get blue cloth as well. Lots of blue cloth.
Sorry, I missed what you were supposed to insert.
Poles. What kind of poles? Are we speaking metaphorically here?
"And they shall take the blue cloth and cover the lampstand of the light with the sticks, its wick trimmers, its trays, and its oils, and its vessels with which they serve it. And they shall cover all of its utensils in a covering of badgers' skins, and put on it a carrying beam." So God goes on and on about badger skins, and he mentions them again down here. "And the utensils in the service which they minister in the sanctuary, put them in a blue cloth, cover them in a covering of badger skins, and put on them a carrying beam."
Do it again?
Yeah, so 3 times God mentions badger skins. Now, what did the badgers do? I mean, come on.
Is there another one that mentions them again?
Well, it's probably better than him mentioning beavers, but
Could be a
who's to say?
mistranslation. Maybe they meant beavers.
Thunder, would you mind just very briefly? I think you may have received the message I forwarded on from Q Dragon, who you're in the same vicinity as. He's just posted a comment asking whether you were likely to head to Vancouver Island.
I'm further away from Q Dragon than you are from Land's End, or from John O'Groats for that matter.
When you say close, speaking in Canada, that's relative.
Yeah.
I'm simply, looking at a map that's about that big. So you're about half a centimetre away from him.
Yeah.
But he was very keen, if you were headed that way, to meet up with you. But I think the fact is that you're heading east from where you are now.
There were 2 things that limited that. That he was on Vancouver Island, not in Vancouver.
You have to take a ferry across for that.
Yeah. So you've got to take $100
probably for one way and then back the other way.
Really?
Yeah, it can be pretty expensive.
So yeah, I mean there was that, and also the sort of timing was wrong. I wanted to get back into the middle of the United States.
You tell them what happened with customs.
Oh yeah, customs. They were kind of interesting. So the Canadian customs gave them the
runaround.
Searched my car, did everything. Took me 90 minutes to get through, and I'm not sure.
Well, your car